Hello, viewers, and happy Valentine's Day.
Happy half-price chocolate day.
That's true, and happy ridiculously sized teddy bear day. As you can see, I'm wearing a veil.
And I'm wearing this lovely three-piece suit with stupid stud thingy-mabobs. And a bow tie. I look horrible in bow ties.
It's fine though, because the doctor loves bow ties, so it fits.
And bow ties are cool. Unless you're me, because my neck is huge and this thing is like really small. The struggle is real, guys.
Well, today the video is pretty much going to be what our introduction was, is the unrealistic expectations that men and women have on Valentine's Day. And as you can see, we tried to have a little bit more fun with this video. Of course, I'm wearing a veil because there are some psychos out there that they would be using this as a hint for their boyfriend / girlfriend, whatever. And I'm pretty sure men would do it too, wouldn't they, Malcolm?
Well, I'm not sure that we'd be wearing a veil, and most men on Valentine's Day, the only thing we're trying to hint at is down below. So if I'm going to buy you all of this stuff, we have some bargaining we have to work out here. Just saying.
Well, I mean, you gotta admit there are other psychos out there, but
Oh, definitely.
But no, like, I went and I actually got on my Facebook and I was like, oh, hey, everybody, what are your expectations, or, kind of like a tradition or whatever that some people have on Facebook, and a lot of, or not on Facebook, but for their Valentine's Day, Love Day, too much chocolate, crappy, big teddy bear day. And a lot of people actually said that it shouldn't be about how much you buy or what you get or extravagant things you do. It's more so just being there with the person that you love. Or even if you're going to do gifts, do homemade things. Because, I mean, you can do a lot more and you're going to spend, not as much as you would on some, like, diamond ring or, like, some extravagant box of chocolates that you don't even know that if that person's going to like.
Okay, so you said homemade things. Are you talking like food? Because most guys that I know are not crafty whatsoever. So you're gonna get like a piece of like paper with a bunch of glitter thrown on it. Glitter everywhere.
You could be like Nacho Libre. Well, no, like, okay, the woman who did my maternity photography.
Mm-hmm.
She went and said that her and her husband are actually gonna make homemade cards for each other, and they're just cooking dinner for each other and just being together. And like, I'm trying to think of other things as far as crafty ideas, because I know Pinterest has like a bunch of them that women can do, and it's like, oh yeah, make your husband or boyfriend or whatever this gift basket with like beer and stuff in it. But guys don't really, they're not gonna have this super overreaction to it. They're gonna be like, oh, sweet, thanks.
So do you know the easiest thing to get your guy for Valentine's Day? It'll just like totally ruin everything, or make everything fantastic.
I was about to say, if you want to ruin it and put him in shock, a pregnancy test.
No pregnancy test. No pregnancy test. We don't like those. We don't like those.
I mean, I'm kind of guilty of going and buying something, but it's more like it was something special because I was like, holy crap, what am I gonna get him? But I also went out and bought one of those little like characters for Smash Bros. Now, so I'm kind of guilty of not doing the whole homemade thing, but I usually do that. Like, I did one time where it was just a random day. I went and got a picture frame and I glued like little Mario characters to it. It's somewhat homemade.
The Mario characters had to get there somehow. It didn't come like that.
No, they didn't, with all that crafty awesomeness.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever made anyone anything homemade for Valentine's Day. Or ever. Like, I cook, and that's about it. This year, I actually got someone, like, a shirt and candy.
But see, that's
He has a
okay.
bit of a thing with, like, Sour Patch Kids, and I found, like, a 5-pound bag of them.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Remember that summer when I had, like, that 1-pound bag?
Yeah,
Sour
I
Patch Kids?
remember you were like going on a crazy rant about wanting a Sour Patch Kids cake, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
And, yeah. I still want that cake, by the way. It's gonna happen. But
let
yeah,
me
so I
get
got
with
like a
my
5-pound
thoughts
bag
on
of Sour
that.
Patch Kids and a really awesome shirt.
But see, personally, I wouldn't see anything wrong with that. But then again, I'm the type of person I don't expect, a bunch of extravagant things like jewelry and the bouquet of roses and boxes of chocolate.
You see, I don't understand roses. They're gonna die in like a week, so what's the point?
I personally hate roses, but because it's cliche. But I mean, I like getting flowers still, but that is true. They die very quickly unless you're like some amazing green thumb and you can keep them alive.
Well, unless you're Martha Stewart.
That's true. She seems to. You know what? Just hire Martha Stewart to take care of all of your holidays. What would it be for you? What if one of your friends came to you for advice for, like, say it was a guy friend, they're like, oh my god, what do I get my wife? And she's a little bit high maintenance.
Well, it's simple. What I would do, honestly, is just like, I don't know, send her to a spa for like a day. Just get like a manicure and pedicure and a massage. That's like $75, maybe 100 if you know you want to get all fancy and stuff and get like the deluxe massage. And
Hmm.
then you're good. Then you know she's going to be happy because it looks like you spent all this money. It was like $100, and she doesn't even know that. It's okay.
I was about to say that's actually a good idea, and like we talked about before we actually started the
Listen, if
video.
you're really good, you know those Groupons?
Yes,
They have them on sale all the time.
yes, they do. I saw those. I saw all those ones for massages and everything. So it's okay to be cheap on Valentine's Day if you use
Just a
Groupon.
hashtag Valentine's Day on a budget.
Yeah, but no, the story I was telling you about the guy in my class, like he really looked devastated when he was like, I was gonna go and get my wife some of those Sherry's berries. But it was just sad to hear that he was that devastated that he couldn't, he felt like that wasn't enough for his wife. And in
How
conclusion,
long have they been married?
I have no idea. I didn't listen to that.
No, I was just gonna say. I mean, if they've been married for a while, it shouldn't really need much. If it's like their first like Valentine's Day being married,
Mm.
honestly, she should just look at the freaking ring on her finger and be all like, "Oh, look, I already got him." That's enough.
I mean, in conclusion, it's just the whole like. I think everybody should just, yeah, you're gonna spend the Hallmark holiday together, but I mean, don't be expecting like,
So don't expect
candles.
like a diamond ring or a wedding proposal on Valentine's Day. Do not, whatever you do, do not propose on Valentine's Day. Half of all marriages end in divorce. You're gonna make Valentine's Day suck for the rest of her life
Yeah.
and yours. So just remember that. Now, unless you
Um,
really want to just like, screw with them, then you know you propose and sleep with the sister like a week later.
yeah. uh, but I mean, just it's one of those things that I'm not saying it should be celebrated like any normal day because I know a lot of people put a lot of emphasis on it, but like just kind of be happy with what you get, unless of course it's like a ring from like an ex girlfriend or
So it can be
something.
like a ring pop. Actually, you know what? I would love a ring pop. Like one of those like blue raspberry ones.
um, but yeah, I hope your viewers and you guys enjoy your Valentine's Day, whether you have somebody or you don't, or just don't be sad about it if you don't have somebody, because I mean, like society puts so much on. Oh, you should be in love with somebody, and every kiss begins with K,
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. But honestly, you have people who love you. You have friends. You have family. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody that you're with.
That's very true. That is very true. It's
Oh
something that I
wait,
think a lot of people forget, especially in our generation. It's like you don't have to have someone there to be with you. If you can't be happy with yourself, you're not going to be happy with anyone else, even on Valentine's Day.
yeah. And I have a card for you before we go.
Really? Aww. I'm so happy. So cute.
Well, I hope you have a good Valentine's Day, and I hope everyone does too.
Alright, so we will see you guys eventually.
Yep. Bye, guys. Enjoy
Bye.
your giant teddy bear holidays.
Enjoy your half-off chocolate on Sunday.
Because, I mean, it's not going to be long, so.
Much like your ex's ding-dong.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
What did you say? Oh!
Nothing.
Ah, it lagged a little bit. Oh, hey, that goes with it, too. Okay.
Okay. For real this time.